Yo, this is the Scarcity Studios YouTube channel. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. And our sponsors are Alpha Claims and Hire Birmingham, the leading and best accident management company. Get a replacement car anywhere in 1 hour. £20,000 this group was meant to have spent in Selfridges, Birmingham on one shopping spree. They came all the way from Leicester to go to the Birmingham Bullring department and go on a massive shopping spree on designer goods. Easily you could buy like a bout for a few £100s. They broke into properties around Leicester, the Kidworth area, in the early hours of Friday, September the 27th. It was part of a series of robberies, but this one, they stole a safe. A Land Rover Discovery stolen in a different burglary later the same night was used to ferry the safe from this house to secluded woodland where they smashed it open. But they actually also recorded it and distributed it online on Snapchat and Instagram, where they showed themselves with the safe with the money open, and also someone saying, I actually broke into the house to get it. This is a prime example of how the kids nowadays feel a need for peer pressure to have money and have a lot of money at a young age. And being as most people are not always successful, be it trapping or selling drugs or fraud, some people have no other choice, but the only means to do it is to rob it. So these guys did a series of burglaries. Jonathan Dunn, prosecuting, said that it was a busy night for the crooks. They burgled a house in Leicester's Wicklow Drive in Crowns Hill, where they stole car keys and a Mercedes that was later found abandoned half a mile away. Barry Q. Moss, 21 years old, from Loughborough, and Aral Siddiqui from Loughborough also, Jacob Wesley from Leicester, and Oliver Reed from Wigston all admitted the Illston robbery on the hill and the theft of the safe. The four also admitted a burglary of a house 7 miles away in North End, Hallaton, near Market Harbour, when a Land Rover Discovery was taken from the drive. All except the defendant admitted burglary in Wicklow Drive and taking a Mercedes. Mr. Dunn told the court that after forcing open the safe with a fifth accomplice that had already been sentenced before this case, they went to Birmingham and spent £20,000 in Selfridges. Footage from one of their mobile phones showed them with the safe cracked open, and the group later displaying the results of the shopping spree surrounded by a load of carrier bags in the middle of Birmingham city centre. Mr. Dunn, the prosecution, said that Siddiqui could be overheard on a video clip bragging about he was one of the people that got into the house and stole the safe. The victim, who lost £20,000 in jewellery, felt violated and angry. She said that her marriage had broken down and she was planning to use the money to buy a new home and make a fresh start. The other burglary victims and their families, who were asleep in their beds when the culprits broke in, were left distressed and upset. The judge said that it would be accurate to describe the burglaries as professional. They were organised and the targeted premises were identified as likely to contain valuable goods. There was a degree of planning and a level of loss. You participated in these burglaries, the judge said, as part of a group or a gang. The Illston on the Hill burglary, where the safe was taken, occurred at 3 a.m. in the property when you knew that people was there and also asleep. There was some skill and care involved with the safe being stolen. Sadly for the owners, it contained a large amount of cash. I don't take the view that you would have known that. The owner earned that from work, and it was intended to be used as part and parcel of a separation from her husband. Judge Dean said that these were truly shocking burglaries of the most serious type. Each of you has been involved in trouble before, and it's Siddiqui's third strike for similar offences. I take into account that the serving time in prison, so they deduct the time served on remand. So if you get arrested a year before, the court case can take a year. That will be deducted from your final sentence. Defence counsel said that all her clients had been locked up for 23 hours a day in custody since the pandemic coronavirus had already started. So you can see that the COVID-19 outbreak is being used in courtrooms already as an excuse for people that are looking to spend time in custody. And they were not allowed visits from their loved ones, they also say. Equal Tijuana, mitigating for Q Moss and regret. Paul Pryor, the third separate defendant solicitor, said that his client had been sentenced to two of the three break-ins and added this was his first involvement in any burglary of a dwelling. So when he said dwelling, that means that people are in the property. So it's not just an empty building, which would be a lesser charge. Tom Edwards, representing Wesley, said that his client was jobless and without stable accommodation at the time. Suffering from depression, Wesley had lapsed into cocaine use but had now rehabilitated. He added he would like to issue an apology for all the crimes that he had participated in. Siddiqui was jailed for 4 years and 6 months. Q Moss and Wesley each received sentences of 3 years and 9 months. And Reed was jailed for 3 years. The cars that were taken throughout these series of burglaries was a Land Rover Discovery, a Mercedes AMG, an Audi A3 and a Mercedes 200. And they were sentenced on the 12th of June at Leicester Crown Court. So this has definitely got to be a warning to any young kids that think that these sort of crimes are an easy, quick escape way, and also the bragging about any sort of association to it. It's going to catch up with you later on in life. So I hope that everybody's focused today and motivated as well. And please don't forget to join us very shortly for some more news as well. And also follow online on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Scarcity Studios. Peace.